Hi and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Kristen and I upload videos every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today we're going to do something a little bit different and I'm going to do a cooking video. I'm going to show you guys how to make quesadillas in the crock pot. Let's get started. So this recipe is super easy. First thing we're going to do is take our chicken thighs. I have 4 of them, but you can use chicken breasts. And we're just going to put it down here in the bottom of our crock pot. Then over here I have some frozen corn. You can use canned corn, fresh corn, whatever you feel like using. I just want to get this used up, so I've got like this brick of corn here. We're going to throw that in there. On top of all that, I'm going to throw a can of mushrooms, but again, you can always use fresh, whatever you feel like using. And then I have some black beans I'm going to be adding in. I did choose to rinse my beans, but that's not something you have to do. You can just dump them right in if you don't mind all the bean juice. I choose to rinse mine. That's a personal preference. And then on top of all of this, I'm going to put some mild chunky salsa. Again, use whatever you like. If you like a hotter salsa, if you like a medium, if you want it to be smoother, whatever you prefer. But we're just going to toss this in on everything. Okay, now that our crock pot is ready, we're going to set it on low for 8 hours, and I'll come back and show you how to assemble your quesadillas. So it's been 8 hours. Our mixture is all well and cooked. About halfway through, I did come in and give everything a good stir and then let it go the other 4 hours. But as you can see here, we've got some like big lumps of chicken. So before we start making our quesadillas, we're going to go in with a couple of forks and just make sure that chicken is all well and shredded. So this should only take a few moments, and then we will be ready to make our quesadillas. Now that we have our mixture together, let's go over the things we're going to be needing to actually make the quesadillas. So over here I have my flour tortillas. You can use whatever kind you like, but I do like the big ones. I feel like it makes them much easier to work with. Got a spatula for flipping, a clean plate to put my quesadillas on, a skillet that is needing to get on medium-high heat. There we go. And it is sprayed with a little bit of Pam nonstick spray just to make sure it doesn't stick. Obvious. I have a bacon press back here. This is totally optional, but I like to use it. I feel like it makes things a little bit easier. And then I've got my cheese. So I have some Colby Jack shreds. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. I also have some Kraft American cheese slices. And I like to use these to border the edges of my quesadillas. I feel like it helps to seal them and close them up. So in my frying pan, I'm going to go ahead and place one of my quesadillas. Before I do that, I like to kind of fold them in half, just to kind of give them a good start. I don't know that it really does anything, but it's just what I do. And so I like to lay them in the quesadilla and put the top part up against the back part of the frying pan, if that makes any sense. So it looks like this. Then I'm going to take one of those Kraft slices, and I've already cut the cheese up, and I'm just going to line the edge of my quesadilla like so, just all around the edge here. Then we're going to add in a sprinkling of my Colby shreds and then a spoonful of my chicken and vegetable mixture. After that, I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit more of the cheese right on top of that mixture there, and then fold my quesadilla in half like such, and then take my bacon press to put on top and just help it all cook together. About halfway through my cook time, I'm going to take the bacon press off. You can hear it sizzling really good, and then we're just going to take the quesadilla and give it a good little flip, and as you can see on top here, it's nice and golden brown. That's what you're looking for. So once it gets to that color on the bottom, it's time to flip it, and we're going to put the bacon breast back on until the underside is the same golden brown. And this is what the quesadillas look like when they're finished. So this is what I like to do with them. You can of course do whatever you want to do, but I like to take them and put them on a surface that I can cut on. I have a granite countertop, so I don't really use cutting boards too much, but if you need a cutting board, grab one and grab a big old knife. And then I just like to cut them into thirds so that they are easier to pick up. Oh, you can see how hot and steamy that is. These are so good. I love these. And that is how I make crock pot quesadillas. Super easy. Typically I do end up with a lot of quesadilla filling left over, but that's okay because you can use that to make burritos, or you can do taco salads. The possibilities are endless. So it's definitely one of those meals that can carry you through for several days, doing a variation of different meals out of the filling. But it's really good. It's really easy. We love this. We make this quite often, the quesadillas. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I hope you decide to try it out. If you do, definitely leave me some comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you've already made this kind of a meal before, is it your first time thinking about making the quesadilla filling in a crock pot? Or you're going to try it? Have you tried it? So let me know in the comments down below. If you are new here, I hope you decide to hit the subscribe button and stick around. I'd love to have you here on my YouTube family. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.